What is going on, guys, and welcome back to SnowRunner. So, yeah, it's been a couple days, actually, since I've recorded one of these. I tend to record, 4 or 5 different episodes at a time. And, yeah, so I'm just now getting over a bit of an illness, so if my voice sounds a little bit different, then just kind of ignore it, that's why. But, I do not even remember where we were last episode. But between last episode and this one, I do remember that our scout vehicle, the Jeep Gladiator that we had, for some reason, whenever I loaded up the game, it took it off of the game, right? Like, it completely disabled the mod for some reason. So I had to go in, re-enable it, repurchase it, and then I tried to get everything about the same as it was whenever we bought it the first time. I think it did. Yeah, it also did with the train star here. These wheels are part of the Jack of All Trades DLC, and I also had to re-download that and then purchase those again, and it was just a big mess. Anyway, so in today's episode, we are here at Smithville Dam. So I went through with the Jeep and kind of unlocked all the towers that I could find. I believe it's all of them, actually. Yeah, it looks like all of them. You can see that there's some upgrades here laying around. There's some different kind of spots that we got to pick up, sort of the essentials, I guess, according to the mission. Pick up some freight and stuff and drop it off down here at the farm. I actually plan on doing the Fallen Rocks mission today, because it's literally right here at the garage, and we have to unlock this before we can take the truck down the big road here. To even get close to the farm. So, I want to do that. I don't know why it's not unlocked yet. I thought it would be, but, it is what it is. So, I just wanted to go down here. We'll see what the mission consists of. I know it's just getting, some goods and carrying it down there. I would imagine it's probably maybe like some of the metal beams or some wooden planks, something along the lines of that, to allow us to open it up here. But we will see. See, while we're driving down here, I did just want to point out that you guys are doing a fantastic job of supporting the channel and stuff. I really do appreciate all the support that you guys are giving me. It really does mean a lot. Even just, little comments and stuff that you guys post, even just the tiny little things, make it so much better to make the videos and stuff, and it does make it a lot more personal, in my opinion, to make these videos for you guys, and I really do appreciate the support. But yeah, okay, so with that out of the way, it looks like it's actually the service spare parts that we need, so we'll drive over here to the service station, which luckily is just on the other side of the garage. But yeah, so I've been checking the poll and stuff with whether or not we stay in Michigan or we bounce back and forth between Michigan and Alaska, and so far, at least at the point of recording this, it looked like staying in Michigan was in the lead. As I've said before, I'm going to go a couple more days, maybe 2 or 3 more days, to allow you guys to have a little bit to sort of go over there and participate in the poll if you would like. You don't have to, obviously, it's completely optional. But, as I've said before, I want you guys to kind of steer where the series goes. So, if you guys want us to do that, then that's what we'll do. Alright, so we'll grab our 2 service spare parts here and head back down there. Now, unfortunately, this kind of delivery here isn't any too exciting, just pretty basic stuff. But, yeah. Alright, so from the stuff that I could, or the sort of pathways that I could see as I was unlocking the watchtowers here on this section of the map, there are some pretty serious mud holes on this section, and I think it's gonna be pretty difficult, really, to get most places, or at least a lot more difficult than it was in Black River. So that should be fun there. So there's 1, there's 2. Alright, so it says, great, thank you. Don't expect that to be the last of the rock slides. The flood has shifted everything out of kilter. So we got 170 experience and $1,300. That's perfect. And now it wants us to get more stuff. Okay, so clear down here. Well, maybe we do that one as well. You know, let's go ahead and do that one too. Yeah, we'll do it while we're up here, and that way it unlocks both sides. And then I'm pretty sure that one was it takes you off road down here. So yeah, right here, and you should be able to see. Yeah, right there's a nice spot where I think I even rolled the Jeep gun down through there. I wasn't paying much attention, and I was just trying to fly through it. And I figured it would be about the same as it was on Black River, and I was mistaken. Alright, yeah, it seems like it's always raining on this game. I know I've talked about it before, but it does seem like it's always raining. Every single time that I pay attention to the weather, it's raining. And occasionally you get some nice sunny days and stuff, but most of the time it is raining. And I would always go back and look at all the videos and see how many videos have rain in them, because I know I would almost guarantee every single one of them have rain in them. At least once. Yeah, alright, so this will be a good test. This is the first time I've even had this truck off-road with these new tires on there, I believe. Did I have it off? Maybe I had it off-road in the last episode. You know, I don't really remember. Yeah, anyway, like I said, these are part of the Jack of All Trades DLC. I decided to download it just to try it out. And, yeah, they do look really good. I think I have, modded tires on the Jeep as well, so we can check those out here later on. But speaking of DLCs, I was checking at the Season 1 and Season 2, I think's what it's called, DLC packs for SnowRunner here, and I believe that I'm going to get them. Now, would you guys like to see them just kind of mixed in with the regular gameplay, or would you like to see an entirely different like story mode, I guess, an entirely different series of the DLC? Because I was thinking about maybe just mixing them in, you know, just kind of bouncing back and forth once we get to that point. I do want to unlock some more trucks and stuff before we get there, yeah, I mean, if you guys would like to see them, then we can mix them in, or we can do them separate, however you guys would like to experience that sort of stuff. I have no idea what they are. I just kind of looked at like kind of the screenshots of them, and some of them do look pretty interesting, or at least some of the aspects of it does look pretty interesting. So if you guys would like to see that, make sure you drop me a comment down below, tell me that you guys would like to see the DLCs, and we'll go through and get as many of them as we can, just in due course of, you know, due time, of course. I kind of want to just dump in a bunch of DLCs all at once. Alright, so now we're starting to go off-road here, so we'll put it in four-wheel drive. We really shouldn't need it, but just in case. Alright, yeah, so here it looks like we got a pretty nice mud hole. Is that the one that I was thinking of? It is not. Okay. Yeah, so I know these tires are going to help out a good bit here, but it is still pretty fun hitting the mud holes and still having to, like, kind of wiggle your way out of them like we did right there. Alright. This thing actually still has the basic sort of suspension on it. It's not raised or anything, and I'm sure that would help out a good bit, and we can still put bigger tires on this thing yet, I'm sure. Alright. Yeah, and I did check, this thing only has one size motor that we can put in it, so we're just kind of stuck with the motor that it has for now. I know I was talking about upgrading the motor and stuff in some previous videos, but we can't. So, anyways, yeah. That'll be okay. We'll just kind of be stuck with it for now. It is pretty capable truck. Alright, so we're up here at this. So we'll go ahead engage the handbrake. We'll put that down. Great work, thank you. 160 experience and $1,500 reward. Perfect. So that opens up this pathway. It looks like there's another Chevrolet down here that we could get. What's that? There's a service trailer, and then a lost bags mission. There's a repair the truck mission. There's a gateway to Island Lake. Up there is a sideboard trailer. There's a truck. Transtar, okay. Sideboard trailer. Yeah, I really didn't have a very good look at this. Okay, flatbed trailer. Then there's some upgrades around here. Upgrades. That's a flatbed trailer. That's probably sideboard. Okay, ramp flatbed. That's flat. What was it? Sideboard semi-trailer. Okay. Alrighty, and then there we got a scout fuel trailer. I guess that's the lost trailer, and then we had to bring it up here to the preacher's house. That's interesting. Now, how would we get down there? I guess this direction, and then we just pull it across there. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Okay, so we'll recover this guy, and then here's the Jeep. So, like I said, I tried to get it about where we were, you know, like with the add-on and stuff wise. I think it's about where we were. I put the 39-inch tires on there. I'm pretty sure that's what we had. Is it just those ones? Yeah, those are just off-road tires. Maybe we'll do the actual mud tires on this thing. I just put those on there. You know, maybe we will put them on there. I kind of like those two, the Swampers, and then those guys are... Yeah, so those are average on the road, excellent on both of the other ones, and those are excellent on all three. You know, we'll go this route. Yeah, and then do we have a... Yeah, I know there's winches here that you can get, like, they're offline winches, so if your vehicle, like, if the engine's turned off, you can still use them. So that's standard. That is extended winch stock strength, high power stock. Okay, and that is extended high powered offline. Okay, and we actually can't afford that one, so never mind. All right. Yeah, this thing just looks better and better every time I look at it. But all right, so we'll take it down this way. Actually, we'll come out here. We'll take that path down. And then whenever we get to the watchtower, we'll take a left and then come down that way. Alright, yeah, so hopefully this thing's pretty capable of, what was it? Okay. That's over here down this pathway. So we'll go ahead, we'll kick the four-wheel drive in. I would imagine we'll need it. Alright, yeah. This section of the map does seem like it's a lot more kind of off-roady, a lot more crawler-ish, I guess, would be the term. Especially with some of these paths. Like, you can tell, like, this one right here is definitely meant for the scout trucks. I still have an ATV mod that I was thinking about getting, but I might save it. I know some of these pathways and stuff are pretty tight, but as long as the Jeep can get through it, then I'm not too worried about the rest of it. Alright, yeah, I mean, unless you guys want to see the ATV mod, if you do, I know it really wasn't that expensive, $6,000 or something. So if you guys would like to see that, then we can definitely go that route. Alright, now which way was it from here? We can go, we'll just get back into normal range here, and then we will go this way. Right, that's what it was. And then whenever we got to the watchtower, then it was a left. Yeah. Alright, then whenever we start going downhill, I'll put it back in low range. Well, that'll work. Yeah, so I do apologize if I go a little bit quiet on some of these climbs and stuff here. I'm really just trying to concentrate without talking you guys' ear off. And sometimes it is nice to just sit here and watch. So just kind of look past that. Like I said, I am getting over that illness, so I'm still a little bit short of breath and stuff. So if I stop talking in the middle of a sentence, more than likely that's what it is. So I do apologize about that. I'm seem to be on the mend anyway, so hopefully it straightens up pretty quick. Alright, so we'll go here. That wasn't too bad climbing down through there, so we'll go over here. Hopefully we don't bounce and completely flip over here on the beach. But we'll grab this trailer. We should be able to take it up the path that we just came from. Okay, so we'll do that. We will, what's it say? How everybody keeps managing to lose their stuff, I do not know. We've got another Renegade trailer on the loose. Get out there and find it, will you? Okay, so it seems like it's just this one here. So, that's some really thick mud. That thing looks great covered in that mud, though. Alright, so we'll back up here and see what all we can do. Alright, so we'll attach to it here, and hopefully it's not too heavy to draw us back here. It might be, because I know it's full of fuel, so... Okay, well that's no big deal if we can connect to that tree. Yeah, so I don't want to cop out too quick. But, yeah, there's no sense to sit there and spin tires and stuff. We can just winch to the tree and then climb right back out. So we should be able to just pull this right up that way. Is there... we probably... You know, let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. Because I'm thinking I should be able to just gun it right up this hillside here. Maybe not. Yeah, no, okay. Definitely not happening. That's way too steep. I'm just sliding backwards. Okay, whoa. Okay, yeah, that could have been bad. Alright, so we'll just drive this thing down here through the water. Yeah, I almost flipped that thing. I don't know if you guys caught that. I had to hurry up and throw out the winch. Alright, yeah, it feels like Spider-Man sometimes. You do that, you start sliding and you just hurry up and just tap the hotkey and just throw it out there, but as long as it's out there, that's all that matters to me. Okay, now that is the pathway. Alright, so we'll back it up this way, and we may have to put it in low range to come up here. We really shouldn't, but you never know. It is pretty steep. Am I stuck on something? What's going on here? Yeah, I don't know if I was stuck on something or what, but it wouldn't go. Okay. Anyway, now we're on the move. Okay, yeah, we may actually have to go into low range. Just to give us a little bit more torque, but I think we got it now. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright. Right, so what was it now? It was just over this direction. We'll get to play in some water here, and then a right there. So it's just straight until we hit the water, and then a right once we hit the asphalt. Alright. So that way take you to the garage. Which way was that? Okay, and that's the one. Okay, that's the way we came down then. Alright, so we're going to try to not get stuck here. It is pretty fun to play in this mud, though. And it's pretty pretty interesting how the different vehicles interact with the mud. Let's go here in low range, see if it helps us out any. Yeah, a little bit. It definitely does seem that some obstacles you run into, the low range is the way to go, and then other obstacles, it's just kind of like you put it in your normal range and just pedal to the floor and just gun it until you get somewhere. Alright, so there's the water, and hopefully it's not too deep. That is pretty deep, but we do have a snorkel here on the Jeep, so not deep enough to worry about. Alright, now I was pretty sure we just follow the road until we get up out of here. Alright, so, and there was a couple more missions at Black River there. We will bounce back to that probably. I know it was just some logs to the workers missions. And it's like, you got 3 loads of short, medium, and long logs that you had to take. That's going to be extremely repetitious, so I'll probably not do that one in a video. I'll probably just do that off camera. I don't know, I might do 1 or 2 of them, maybe just one of each on camera, so you guys can kind of see what the different cargo sort of looks like. But other than that, okay, so there we go. That's the lost trailer. I've heard you brought the trailer back. Good job. 180 experience and $1,900 reward. Okay. So there is that. What else is there? Looks like we could go get that upgrade if we really wanted. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Let's, I just want to recover this guy. And then we'll leave the garage here again. That way we don't have to drive all the way back. And again, I know that is kind of cheaty, but I mean, it's just on the asphalt, and there's no real point to drive all the way back on the asphalt. It would be different if it was like obstacles and stuff in between. But just with it being the asphalt, I don't really see where it's that big of an issue to just recover back to the garage. All right. Now I was doing this way with the scout vehicle. And, I think I was done this way. Well, no, I couldn't have been, because I just... Yeah, anyway, maybe I was just looking down this way, or something, but it looks very swampy down through here. And, oh, no, I did have the scout vehicle down here, because I brought it down this way, because there was a watchtower, yeah, right here. So I was down this way. Okay. Yeah, I was confused there because I was about to say I just cleared out those boulders. So I definitely couldn't have came down this way, but I remember I went down to that watchtower to just kind of open up the map there a little bit, and it is incredibly swampy down here in front of this farm. So it should definitely add in a nice layer of yeah, there you can see it. It's literally just like a river down here. So it should add in a nice layer of difficulty whenever we start bringing our big trucks and stuff down through here. But I'm going to go over here, we'll get this upgrade, we'll see what it is, and that'll probably be enough here for today's episode. So I'm trying to mix it up there a little bit, that way we're just not constantly using the same trucks or doing the same thing to, you know, just accomplish things every video. I get that's the point of the game. But again, I just don't want to be repetitious and stuff for you guys. I kind of want to make it an enjoyable experience. You know, like just kind of watching new things, learning new things about the game. I'm learning new stuff about every episode, it seems. And then you guys commenting and stuff really helps me out a lot. Like, you have no idea how bad that actually helps me out. Alright, so that looks like an engine. Thoroughly reworked variant of an outdated engine. Increased power output at the cost of reliability. Physical damage tends to make it lose power and consume more fuel much sooner. Okay. And that would go on the K15 or the Scout 800, and we don't have either one of those, so that's no big deal. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it here for this episode, unless there's another one pretty close. there's that one, but I think it's going to take us a bit to get to it. I do want to see the dam, but maybe we'll see that next episode. That does look like a pretty decent size structure, so we'll look into that. Maybe we'll come down here, get that upgrade, and I thought there was yeah, maybe these two next episode, and then that upgrade. Maybe we'll just go and get all the upgrades here next episode, or something along the lines of that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I definitely do appreciate it, guys. It really helps me out. And if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please do drop them down below. They do help out a lot, guys, and I do appreciate all the support and tips and help that you guys are giving me. It really does mean a lot more to me than you would think. But yeah, guys, with that out of the way, I will see you later and catch you on the next one.